Part 6, Signalis stream. Let's get the game up. Bright screen. I'll wake you up on a Sunday afternoon. All right, so I know I had to do something, and I'll figure that out as I pick it up from where I left it off the last time. I think next, when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to write a note to say, okay, this is what you're going to have to do the next time so that you don't forget. I was going to do a bike ride this morning, but I thought, I have off tomorrow, and there won't be as many people probably still like on a weekend vacation, so I'm just going to do that tomorrow. And then while I don't stream typically on Monday nights, I will stream tomorrow afternoon. So it'll be this stream, in all likelihood probably one tonight, and then tomorrow after lunch for my time. All right. So what is it that I was going to do? Well, I can't get in that door. And I forgot how you... Oh, you can take the looping lift. That's right. And you can get down to 8 that way. And there's all these doors that I haven't done yet. Oh, that's right. I have the wrench or the door thing here on floor 7. Okay, so I can go in, and I didn't open that door. So we should get that off of our radar. Okay, so we're on 5. Yes. So we want to go down to 7. And I burn that body to the ground. Okay. So we want to go into the management office. It's got some weird crap going on in it. I don't understand that one at all. There's just some very, very bizarre stuff going on in that room. And there's some of these rooms that I have not been able to go in. This one is not one of them, but because it's too dark and I can't see what I'm doing. Huh. How funny. I got an ad watching my own damn... I keep it going on my phone just to watch the chat and stuff. I got an ad. That's hilarious. Okay. Use Shuttergate handle. Oh. A save room. With a piano. How cute. Let's save first. All right. Now, what's this note? Replica overview, Euler. Simple universal light replica owl. Type generation 4 low cost general purpose. Frame by mechanical polyethylene shell. Units of the background units. I wonder if I've seen this already. Elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. Euls are highly social and get along with each other as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, prime choice for distant facilities where supplies are limited. Okay. Yep, we got our storage. A grand piano. I wish I knew how to play it. Pick up owl key. Yes. Isn't there something? That's a light. Okay, so coming into here is actually a good thing because I needed the owl key. I don't know where the owl key is needed again, but I know I need an owl key. So let's just save again. Okay, so where would the owl key be? Is it on... flooded bathroom pipes. How do we never get into surgery? I forget where the owl key is needed. Well, it would have to be a door that has a lock on it that I've not... Might be this one or this... Yeah, so it's on B6. We are currently on 7. So we could go up to 6 on the thing here. Look in this one. If that's not it, then we could go up to this one and see if that's it. So we are currently here. We could just come out here and then, yeah. What was my current situation? Is it one bullet? Yeah, we've got one shotgun bullet. Don't you dare get up. Is that where we want to go, is up? Yeah. And then this. It's locked. That needs the workshop key. Okay, so now we need to just go up this way to that. Easy, because nothing would have respawned and made my life miserable. Use owl key. Can you please give me some ammo? What is this? The Euler dorm. What is this? Sure. And let's put that. There. Inspect. This is a video game? A portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Pick up broken music cassette? Sure. Okay, I don't know where to play that. I don't think I've run into a room anywhere that has a player. I don't think, I mean, there's one with the VHS, the video player, but not this one, I don't think. Yeah, that's a music player, so just want to make sure. Okay. Once you look at your stands in the corner of the room. I wonder if you shoot it if it does something. My reflection somehow feels very unfamiliar. Somehow. Hold on 1 second, please. All right. Okay, so we're here. We never found a save on this floor? Really? Huh. That's interesting. So to get down, we're gonna... We could go through flood overflow. Would that work? Because we can go down there and go into the crazy room. Because I think that's... Well, we... Oh, we haven't gone there? We haven't checked that door out yet? So okay, B8, we have one door that we haven't checked out yet. We are currently on 6. Are there any... Other than the repair bay, because we can't... We don't have a light, so we can't get through there. At least easily. So 6 is about as explored as we can do right now. 7, weird room. But we have 2 doors this way and that away. And we do have a save point here, so we could go back down to 7, save, and then check these 2 out. So we are here. Let's go down to 7. Okay, so we'll save. And now we said we were going to do what? We're going to check out those two. There might be monsters. I don't remember. Oh, that. So now that should be... What's this? Sure. We'll take that. Oh, is this one of those? And there is something over there. And there is something over there too. Okay, so at least we know that there is something on this floor. We just, again, can't get to it. We're going to have to figure out this room too, because I don't quite understand that one. Now, B8, we're in the dining, so we could loop down and just check out this door. And in Felker office, Folker, well, it actually is a shit ton of to do here. Okay, so let's... We don't know if there is a room there or not. Okay, so... We did now determine that... No, we didn't. This is the one we don't know. This is locked. Library key. So we still have a maintenance key and a library key that we need. Okay. There were two things in here that I killed. Did I come in here and go, no? No, why would I? Folker. This is another Generation 6. Bullet resistance armor plating. Protector, that word, commander, the head of each Aeon's facility protector force is a powerful prototype bioresistant folk unit. An authority that may never be questioned. See, that's the problem. Whenever you put somebody or something in a position of absolute authority, it never goes well. Folke unit serves not just as a commander to the protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our nation's leaders, the great revolutionary and her daughter. It is also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. Sounds like an interesting thing to have. Anything else here? Oh, fuck off. Oh, God. Can we just run? Well, no spares. Fine, because I didn't really want that anyway. Yes, I keep forgetting. Now I've got two of these, so I could at least take out two of them. We'll come back to you in a second. We got some reading to do. I don't know how much... Wait, what? Their diary. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I do not want to live anymore as what I've become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me. No, touched me, poisoned me. The red eye, that's the eye that you see at the beginning. It feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore, but I've not fully become someone else either. I'm stuck here between her and me, with half-formed dreams and recollections penetrating my brain and tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? There's a there's a book I'm reading right now by author Megan O'Keefe, and I forget what the trilogy is called. The first book is The Blighted Stars. And it's interesting because people can have their minds mapped. And the way it sounds like is even if your mind is mapped and you travel light years to different systems, there's like this quantum connection. It's very implicit. It's not explicit at all. And you can be what they call printed. You can be printed into another body even if you die, and somehow you remember that. But you can only be printed so many times before your mind just kind of snaps, for lack of a better term. And you can also be printed into different sexes. So you could be printed into a body, like for me, it would be a woman. And it's like, that's just, weird and interesting and a different, and of course, there's also, I don't want to give away too much. I'm only like, I think a third of the way through the first book, but there's also this sort of pseudo espionage that you can do, because you could be printed into a body that somebody thinks is somebody else and it's actually you. So it's an interesting story so far. It's an interesting book series. All right, what's this? Oh, of course, I'll take 3. All right, so now I should have 5 and the 4. Okay, well, fine, 4. And I have 1 shotgun. I have a cassette as well. I've got 2 stun. Is that holding something? What is that? A heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. Huh. There are small holes at the top looking like a speaker or a microphone. Okay. That's wonderful. There's small holes at the top looking like a speaker. Is there anything you can do with this? Huh. It's kind of bizarre. Look at the paintings. Oh, that you might have said that a while ago. I totally missed it. Which paintings? They might have been in a different room. We can go back into this room and shock the shit out of them. Oh, these. They're not doing anything. I don't know if this is the room in the lobby. Okay. Okay, little hints are okay. I've also noticed that they don't follow you into another room, which I think is quite interesting. I know, you said the lobby. I'm just looking at these. Okay. Paintings. What paintings? Right outside this room. Oh, how weird. I meant there. The ones you just tried to look at. Yeah, they wouldn't do anything. They didn't like light up. I don't know. I do not know. We could try running in there again, see if I can. Yeah, I'm pressing A and it's not doing anything. So I don't know why, but it isn't. Not all the way out there. Right. Okay. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go back and I'm going to face this door. Is the flicker office. Is this the one that you're saying I should look at the paintings, or the study? And then I'm going to move on. Because again, I don't want too many hints. Yes, you already looked at all that. Okay, that's fair. So this one is locked. We know that, and this needs a warehouse or library. Okay. What horrors are in this room? Oh, the stars. That's horrible. Inspect. Lang, Heimat, Kitta, Vienna, Rotfront, and Boyen. An orrery showing a rotating view of the current relative positions of the inhabited worlds of the solar system. Okay. So this is obviously a different solar system than Earth, because we have 8 planets. Pluto's not a planet. We determine Pluto's not, of course, how do you determine what's a planet? You know, we keep discovering, I think the latest telescope, I forget the name of it, it starts with an R, I think. But they've already found like all these new asteroids within like the first couple days of what it scans in the sky. It's really interesting to look at that. But chat delay is messing you up. Yeah, I know, but oh well. Okay. The Red Desert. Okay. The Imperial fleet can only hold it for so long before it will be liberated. Okay, so we can... The ice moon circling the largest gas giant. Oh, okay, so... Still in the process of climaforming. Buyan. Buyan! Oh, no, that's... Can you look at that? Yeah, there we go. Imperial Palace. Floating above poisonous clouds. Veneta, the ocean world ravaged by war. When I close my eyes, I can hear the sound of the sea. And then I think I did this one. The Red Desert. Yeah, okay, and then we did the 4th one, so now let's do this moon. Heimat, home of the new nation's government. I heard the view of the gas giant's rings in the sky is beautiful there. Again, Saturn is the 6th planet, so that wouldn't line up to our system. And then Lang. Serpisky is here. Okay, so that gives you a lay of all the planets, I guess, which is kind of interesting. This is a briefing room. So I've been briefed. Do you want to know about the solar system? No. Or if it's not, well, we can talk later. If there's things that you're like, oh, I wish he really would have done this, or I wish, especially for Gumi, because he's my kid. We can talk about this all later, but that stuff, if I don't figure it out, just make a note somewhere, and then we can talk over dinner sometime. Oh, fuck me. I do have 2 shocker things, so I could do that if I wanted to, but... What is with this bullshit that I can't see anything? Alright, well, we can shock those, or we can shoot one of them and then shock the other. Okay, let's... I wish when they drop stuff you could take it. Damn it. Okay, so that's goable. It's locked. Hummingbird key. What is with all these goddamn keys? At least they highlight these rooms as being like, you can't go in there type of thing. Yeah, okay, so... What do we got? We've got 2 bullets and 1 shotgun, and I've got 1 stun prod. Why? I run. Jesus. God, they... There we go. Can I Okay, there's a painting. There's this door, which we could do. It's a painting that doesn't let us do anything. This unlocked the door. So now we can do the circuit. If we wanted to, we could go all the way up and down these. Got it. Nice. Okay. I wish they'd give out more bullets like candy. That would be so nice. This one we can do. This one we can't. Okay. And I think... So we already... Do I have anything left? I've got no bullets. I've got one stun prod. Now this... Oh, these two doors. One goes underneath the weird rave room. For lack of a better term. Just trying to see if I can see something in the distance or not. It's the mineshaft access elevator. I need an administrator's key to call it. For fuck's sake, really. But there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Okay. So, looking again. Okay, well, let's see if we can see what's underneath the weird rave room. Hello, world. Hey, Stefan. By the way, I was talking to my wife last night, and she's like, Jason, people in Austria speak German. Are you stupid? I was like, sorry, I didn't know. Tuning in late. Did you solve the weird frequency room? I'm kind of curious. Also glad I didn't have nightmares. It's the room right above this one on the floor above us. So I might go there next. We'll see. I want to see what's below. Ooh, a star. Is that ammo? Yes. That's a poster. Duh, that's a poster. Wunderwaffen. Super weapons of our nation in the battle against the Empire Volk units. Is this a door? It's locked. Eagle key. Where are all these keys? What's this? There's a flashlight module. Yay! Pick a flashlight module? Yes. Well, that wasn't what I intended. So you can equip it. A shoulder-mounted flashlight module. Power. Turned on the flashlight. Thank you. Jesus. Hopefully it's not this game like Alien Isolation bullshit where your flashlight goes out after using it for like 5 seconds. Adler. Biomechanical. Integral part of any protector. Führerkommando is the administrator unit. A single Adler unit can manage and oversee all administrative tasks for an entire facility, freeing other operational command units to focus on the direct control of protector units. The Adler is designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falke unit, serving as an adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork and calculations. So the nerd. Got it. Okay. But that means we can now go into rooms that we couldn't see before, like this one. Do we have on this floor a save area? Not that we know of. Well, we could go down and check out this room because we don't have the keys for any of these other things, and start to like look into the rooms that don't have light in them. If I have this on, yes. So if it's equipped, you can turn it on and off like that. Okay. It's going to go dead on me, right? There's like, it doesn't have a fusion reactor within it, and it's going to go dead on me, and it's going to be like, haha, you need batteries. What? Oh, fuck. You ass and a half. God damn it. I have one stun prod. I've got no ammo. It's too dark to see. I know that. Well, I took care of one of them, but I've got nothing left. I've got no bullets. I'm almost dead. Okay, that room I could go up. And I do have... So we could take this up, at least, and do that. Let's go up. This is starting to get a little frustrating because I just don't have... Unless I don't understand how this game works, I don't have the stuff to use it like the taser. Use what like the taser? Yeah, I have a lot of revolver ammo, but I can't do anything with it. Okay. Okay, so now we're on 7. No. There is that office that way, but I think there's things in it, and I don't have anything to take care of them with. Like that. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Flashlight can be turned on and off with the taser button. Yeah, I know. Unless you're saying that the light is what's causing them to react, and if I turn off the light at a certain point, they'll stop moving? Well, whatever. Just go here. Pick up 10. Yes, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, sweet, sweet ammo. At least we got 8 bullets. Pick up island key. I know that there's the... Like the, wait, let's see if there is something up here, isn't there? What is this? Veneta. That's the planet. Cradle of Humanity, Veneta. And I think that was the ocean one, if I remember right. Colibri in the management office. One of the Colibris has holed herself up in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her in her illusions sitting inside the room crying. Which one is the real one? That's the crazy dancing radio frequency room. I think it's because of that painting in there. When I was close to her, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. So the key that I got is probably something in that room. The sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neutralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal. Right. I kind of sort of get that. What's this? Pick up Hunter's Key. Sure, I don't know what the Hunter's Key is for. It's obviously something. Okay. So I don't think there's any... There might be something else in this office down below on the other side here. I might want to quick run around. But none of the keys, I think, are... Like, the thing that I'm talking about is this post box. And it needed a key, but I don't think it's the keys that I have. Because the keys that I have... There's a Hunter's Key, a small... Combine. No, we don't want to combine it. It's a small padlock key. Inspect. It's inscribed Hunter. Maybe that's why it's called Hunter's Key. Island key, a small overmill key, a familiar looking island is engraved on the head. Looks like an island with tall trees. If you say so. I do have 6 bullets, so I could... See if there's anything over here. I don't think I saw anything else. All I'm saying is that you can toggle the flashlight with that button. Yeah, I know. I get it. I understand. I understand. Yeah, but it seems like it also triggers them. I don't think there was anything else in that room. And I really do not want to waste any more bullets. I only have 5. We do have a save room before we would go in the crazy frequency room. Okay. So now... One of the colibris has holed herself up in the management office, yes. I've seen her in illusions. Which one is the real one? Makes sense, because there's 4 that are there and you keep seeing frequencies. I think it's because of the painting in there. Whenever I was closer, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. Sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neutralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal. Which is... Which makes sense. But I've saved here, so at least if I die, I'll just come back here. It won't be a huge loss. Oh, of course you'd get up. You I have fried, so I don't care about that. Let's turn the radio on. Maybe I should look at the things on the left too, and look at the transcription. As I kind of panicked a little bit coming in here because okay, 155. So it's saying 155. So that one. No. 176. 182. Jesus Christ. How do I'm dying again. And see where the rooms... Yeah, I know that. I get that. Like, that room you do. This one I haven't gone back to. And then there's ones above. But I think they don't show up until, like, the 5th or 6th floor. Yeah, like 5, 6 has one. That has one. And then this one we haven't gone through. But... And then the bedroom we haven't done either. Let's turn off the radio before I go nuts. It felt like it was the one all the way to the right, but I couldn't like focus on it or shoot it or do something to it. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's... We could go up one floor and just go to the post box and see what's there. And the reason I say that is because then I can go into the repair bay and also see if I can figure out what's in there. How many bullets do I have? 5. Not great. Not great, not terrible. 3.6 Rotgen. Postbox key required. Okay, so the keys that I have are not that. So let's go there, down, and then over. And I do have the light on. Of course. Who's... Ah, fuck. You... Jerk. Any other nonsense? No space to require auto-injector because you don't have space. Oh, fuck me. Oh, you are... Oh, a target practice room. Just what I always wanted. 8421C. 60, 60, 60, 60. 52 out of 60. So, what are these, like, people that would compete? And those are the top scores? And so, star S23, 13. That's my guess. Why did you say 3.6 Rotgen? Because that's what's in the movie Chernobyl. That's the guy who says not great, not terrible. And so I just made that quote because I'm like, oh, I have that many bullets. Not great, not terrible. That's why. Fuck off. Pick up shotgun rounds? Yes. Don't mind if I yes. So this is a shooting range. That has some stuff that if I could pick up I would, but I can't. So. No, I didn't say it because I think I'm being radioactive, but maybe I am. Maybe this is all radioactive. Okay, so I could run through the repair bay. I don't have a way to save this. The music player is busted in there. We can't open the post box. We don't have a key for that. I'm guessing that weapons thing would be really nice to have, so... But shit just spawned up in here. We could head down this way, go into that, go down, save, and come back up. I don't know. I don't think we've completely explored that room either, or the bedroom. But I need to drop keys off. So I am thinking the best way would be is to... There's nothing else in here except this door, which might lead to a save room, which would be really nice, but I don't have the key. So let's get out of here, run, get through here. We'll take the lift down. We'll come in here, store the keys, and then we'll go down again. Yes, I know you're all here. Horrible music, scary. Oh, of course. Okay, so I said I'd come down here because we want to go to the piano room. Maybe if I leave the light off, it'll be less of a chance. You... No, let's, yes. I don't know. I'll regret this later. Okay, so let's put the cassette in there, the island key, and the hunter's key. Because the island key I don't think I need until I... Oh, I do have 2 in the shotgun. Because those 2 keys I don't think I'll need, especially the island key, until I figure out the weird rave room. Yeah, that's exactly what I just did, Kumi. Exactly what I just said I was going to do. What's my health status? Red? Well, that's not good. Do I have anything in here to... I do have an auto-ejector. All right, now I feel better. So what's our plan? We're going to go out here. We're going to go into the loop. We're going to go down. And we're going to at least check out this room and the bedroom. Because the mine shaft we don't have an administrator key for either. We don't have a key for that. We don't have keys for a lot of things. This is really getting annoying. Run! All right, so now we want to go over that one. Where? Well, get it. You... God. Oh, my fucking... Oh, fuck. You know what? Just because I can. Maybe it lights all of them on fire. It probably doesn't, but... All right, so do I have any... No, I am completely out of everything. But I can go back into that... What's this? Pick up shotgun rounds, yes. Thank you. So let's quickly get... Oh, that is. Okay. What's this? Yes. May as well just use it. Can't do that. Is there something else here? No. Sure, we'll take that. Sure, we'll take that. I keep getting this 12mm ammo, and I'm not able to do anything with it. What's this? Oh, that shit, that's... What? Where am I? No map data. Well, it's rather unfortunate. Operational procedures control. Classified information, commander eyes only. Aeon guideline 176 for the deployment of operational procedures. Operational psychology. In order to reliably protect the safety of our nation, Aeon must develop and deploy procedures and technologies to maintain complete control over all replicas in service of the nation. Just like with Gestalts, procedures involving operational psychology are highly effective for behavior control of replicas. The primary advantage of replicas over Gestalts is predictability. All newly deployed replicas of a model are virtually identical both physically and psychologically. As they all share the same memories under the same circumstances, a newly deployed Yule unit will practically always react in exactly the same way. However, as soon as a unit encounters new situations, it will begin to deviate from the original pattern. In some cases, this may lead to the unit being less efficient for its intended purposes. This is called persona degradation. Using a wealth of private information about the life of the Gestalt, each neural pattern is based... Using a wealth of private information about the life of the Gestalt each neural pattern is based on allows us to ensure optimal uniform post-deployment development of each unit. In simpler terms, our primary objective is the focused manipulation of the individual to ensure they remain as close to the original pattern as possible, and as productive, loyal, and docile for as long as possible. This is called persona stabilization. Stabilization can come in many forms, and usually takes on the form of regular activities or fetish objects that distract and calm the replica. Fetish. Until the development of bioresonance technology that allows wide-scale direct behavior control, the methods of operational psychology still remain the most reliable way to control both replicas and Gestalts in the interest of the protection of national security. It's always in the interest of national security. Sure. I almost want to go back to that room that has the X-ray thing and see if you can take the gun out of it, because it feels like that's where you get the gun. Because I picked up this 12mm bullet shit. Ara. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be down in the mine? Your flashlight. Let me take a look. Try it now. Okay. Thanks. So we read that. What's this? I don't know if I need it. I kind of... Well, I already have one. So I don't really know if I want to... So that leads back up. Okay. So I felt I just read something really important. Bamboo plants thriving under a grow light. Can you believe this? All these files. They think they know us so well. Okay, so I can't do anything over here. Discarded hard hats lie among stacks of classified files. Right, I just read that one. Do you have anything else to say? So much talk about persona and stabilization. In the end, they just want us to shut up and work until we die. What a joke. I keep talking to her. What do you mean you don't remember me? Did you hit your head? Okay, like how much do you talk to this thing? I'm staying here. No chance I'm ever going back to work. So you grow your bamboo plants down here. And it looks like you're off grid. Okay, done now talking. Can I do anything else in here? Anything else in here? So this was a fun little escape hatch. Interesting. What do you go down to that person if your light breaks and then they'll... I've already read that, right? Maybe I didn't because I ran right by it. Each cadre protector secures controller unit, most common which is the stork type. One of the tallest replica models, thanks to their extended legs, storks figuratively and literally keep a constant bird's eye view of any situation, ready to direct and coordinate their assigned security technicians. Their tough, no-nonsense demeanor, though sometimes described as brutal and even cruel, makes them the perfect fit as unwavering sentinels of order. Interesting that the door does not show up as something on the map here. What? Oh, you jerk. Okay, so... No, I want to check out... Oh, we want to go to the bedroom. What's my ammo situation? So I could equip. Let's make sure that I at least got that. Yeah, I figured as much. Maybe I should turn the light off unless I need it. Maybe that's what... Yeah, I feel like that's exciting them a little bit. Wait. Damn it. Wrong one. Radio. Is that a radio player? Adler. Administrator. Adler. Type Generation 5. Integral part of eddy protectors. Yeah, I think I read this somewhere else. So you have notes everywhere. What's this? We did that. It's locked. Eagle key. What is with all this key shit? I mean, it definitely looks like an eagle. Okay, we can't go here because we don't have a key. We can't go here because we don't have a key. We can't go here because we don't have a key. We can't go here because we don't have a key. Wait a minute. Eagle. No, I have an island key, and I don't think I have an eagle key. Okay, so as far as we know, there's nowhere to have a safe room here. So much screaming. Okay, so if we go up a if we go up a floor, we can go to a safe room there. Everything on here except this weird room I've figured out. So let's do a save quick. Pop a save. Wait. What fucking floor? Oh, am I... Did I go... Oh my god, I want to go... Shit. I think I screwed that up. I definitely screwed that up. No! Okay, we want to go to 7. I must have... I don't know what the hell I did. Okay. Shooting range. Yeah. I just want to see what these keys are. That's a hunter's key and that's an island key. Those don't look like the keys I need. But you're right. There was a... That is one floor above me. I want to go back to the shooting range. Okay, so one floor above. I'm definitely picking up on the fact that if you don't disturb them, you don't have your light shining right in their face, they will generally leave you alone. So we want to go up. So we want to go that way. Run! No, not yet. I will, but I get the tape. Yes. Pick up weapon case. Yes. Oh, that has a key. Okay. Gee, I wonder what I get in there. Okay, so now we're on this floor. We have to go back down to 7 to do some combinational things. I keep running through. Yep. There is something on there, but I don't know what. If that's anything I want. Again, we're on 6. We want to go down to 7. I'm starting to learn that you need a plan to get around shit here. Alright, so save again. Now, let's examine what we have first. We have tape. Transparent pressure-sensitive tape that can be used for joining, sealing, attaching, and mending. It's locked with a small padlock. Right. And I have a small key. At least I think I do. Hunter's key. Let's retrieve. Okay, now it's going to here. No. Gun case combined with... Hey, look at that. A short barrel double action 6-shot revolver that fires 12 high powered ammo. High recoil, strong knockback. So it probably does a lot of damage, but it also probably, when you shoot it, it probably goes really far back, and so that square takes longer for it to focus back down. That's my guess. Let's inspect it. UK508S Einhorn. High damage, knocks back enemies and shields with ease. Ooh, with shields. I like hearing that. All right, so let's equip it. And now we should have 6 out of 12. Did I? I bet I stored a lot of this, didn't I? Overcapacity. I have so much revolver ammo. Actually, what I'm thinking is let's put the pistol away because I want to at least try this. Maybe a mistake, but one gun at you at a time. Yeah, I've thought about that. Now that I have this and I've got basically 6 in the gun and 12, and I've also got 8 here. I'm like, maybe I don't need to... I want to keep the tape around. I have 3 empty slots. The island key and the cassette, I'm going to have to do something with. I figured. But we can keep that there for now. Let's save again. All right. There's lots of places we can't go because we don't have any keys. If I go down here, I've done this room, and I think it actually like goes over here and comes up, but this isn't showing up here because I saw there was like a door over on the left, and I'm thinking that's the door that it connects to here. The east hallway has something here that we can't get into. The Adler bedroom, I think that has an eagle key. This needs an administrator key. This needs something else. So if we go in here, I think, other than figuring out this monstrosity, this one also needs a key that we have not got. And we also need a post box. We need that. 5. We've done everything on. 4. The surgery. That was where you ran into that big thing. Yeah, because we figured our way into this, and then you fall down into surgery. But we never, because we fought that thing, we never actually, like, got out. Let's just go look through all the floors again. I just want to see. Okay, so the only way there is that. There's a microfilm viewer, but we've already used that, and I don't think that helps. It's a wall safe. Observation, surface access. But that one, it's like, I think it says, nope, you can't use or something for whatever reason. Workers' accommodation. We can't go to any of these because we can't get past whatever this is. This one has a key that we don't have. And I think everything else we've done in here. B3, card PC, gas valve, we've done the x-ray. Well, now I've got the gun, so I don't think I need to think about that anymore. VCR player, surgery, pipes. 4. I still think there's something here. I think it might be worth going back up there. I'm not sure. 5. 6, we need a key. 7. So we could go up to 5. And then we could go up to 3. Go around and then go into the surgery room and see if we can drop down and get through that door. That's kind of my plan. Might be a stupid plan, but it's a plan. And sometimes having a plan is half the battle. Okay, so we'll go up. We'll go to flood. We'll go to 5. We'll take the elevator up to... No, we can't. But we can, once we get to 5... No, God, stop it. Oh, my fucking... Once we get to 5, we get the flood overview. Shoot, maybe we can't do this right now. Oh no, the pipes let you go up and down. So if we go 5... There may not be a way to get up because I don't think the elevators work anymore. At least not right now. Because it ate my card. So it may not be possible. I'm going to try. No way up. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I think this is the first time I've been stuck. Other than trying to figure out this weird room. That's the only room I've not been able to figure out just yet. And I have a bigger gun. Maybe that helps? I don't know. But I think if I get this room figured out, I'll be able to, like, things will start falling into place because I'll get one thing and then another thing and then another thing. That's my guess. So we have tape. I don't think the tape really helps me to use on anything because there's nothing I need mended as far as I know. And we have a revolver with 6 in, 12, and I'm just going to use it once or twice. And then I've also got extra ammo in my case here. So we just want to go up here. Oh. Now, one thing I want to check. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. My wife's outside my office door. She's like cleaning out her art room and she dropped something and it scared the absolute crap out of me. All right. Again, I don't understand really what this room is about. Because I feel like you have to tune it. You're on the right track with trying to shoot. Yeah. Maybe I needed a better gun. I don't know. 131. Okay, so if I go to 1... Oh. Oh. That looks like a penis. If you're interested in more high quality content streaming like that and you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. What is this? There's a keyhole in the painting. Well, I don't have a key. God damn it. So it seems like you just had to keep trying different frequencies, and once you fed it back enough, they all went away. Okay, so actually, I probably was closer at it than I thought, if that makes sense. All right, so let's go here. You're dead, and you stay down. Let's come over here. Let's go get our key. I should have grabbed it the first time, but that's okay. Island key. Save. All right. Now, if they come back to life, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, now it's gone. That's even better. Feels very familiar. Use island key. Yes. Ooh, what's this? Workshop key. Hey, like I said, once you do one thing, something else is going to pop up. Now, I got to remember where the workshop key was. It's not on this floor. This is an administrator key. This is an eagle key. Is that a workshop key or is that a workshop key? I don't remember. I also think it was, yeah, there's a workshop one above me. So I'm on 7. So I want to go down and then over. Okay. Woohoo. Nightmare room solved. Yeah, yeah, it is, Stefan. Let us never ever speak of it again. And I said below me. Okay. So if I remember right, this is the one that it's locked. Library, of course. Of course I wouldn't. Oh, I wanted to go up. God damn it. Oof. I don't know why this thing always like left goes up. Okay. So we want to go to B6. Okay. Okay. That's a player, isn't it? Now it's a radio thing. What does this say? Star and Storch. Replicant known issues, part 2. Classified information. Commander eyes only. Previous experience with these replica models have given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Star. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their personas. Storch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Let's talk about fetishes. Sure. Now, it did that because I think I've hit the maximum. Yeah, 6 and 12. So there's still some here. And it's probably going to say, yeah, you can't carry any more ammo. That's fine. Well, not fine. Let's pick up that ammo. Sure. Even though we're not using that. Doesn't hurt. Anything over here? No. Ooh. An audio tape deck unit wired up to the broadcasting unit. If I had an audio cassette, which I should have fucking put in my thing before I came here, I could probably have its content broadcast on the radio. Well, now, isn't that convenient? Because that's exactly what I could do if I go down a floor. Okay, let's make sure. I got that. I got this. I got that. What is this called? The workshop room. Okay, so let's go get our tape. Our mixed. Oh, fuck off. My 80s mixtape. Which kids that are younger than me have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, whatever. Oh my God, I keep doing the wrong... Up a floor. Up a floor. All right, what happens now? I need to fix the torn tape inside the cassette... But I'm smart because I brought the cassette, which we're going to combine with the tape. That looks like an 8-track tape. I want to inspect it a little bit. Owl songs. Cassette seems to be part of a set of songs popular with Yule units. And that's even more of a blast of the past. I'm trying to read if this can actually... Like, you can sort of see there's text on it, but you can't zoom in, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that's an owl there. It's kind of cool. And then we have our tape. 8-track was just these big, bulky, rectangular things. It looks very similar to this. Never caught on like albums or tapes did. So, all right, let's put it in. Use music cassette, yes. Use music cassette. A small radio broadcasting unit. It's set up to broadcast a tape deck's input signal on frequency 142. Okay. I'm going to get some copyright infringement by doing this. Okay, so this is broadcasting music. Does this like incapacitate all the units because they're now so enthralled by the music? This had to have done something. Well, what the hell? So 142 is what's broadcasting this. It obviously didn't have any effect on it. I'm trying to think where... Okay, let's shut my radio off first, because we can always get this wonderful soothing music back if I ever want it. Okay, let's go all the way down to the bottom. that needed a library key. I forgot what that needed. This needed an eagle key, and that needed administrator access. I think if it has the... No, that's not true. Actually, that's not true at all. Yeah, if it's not red, like the fuse box, that means I think we've done it. The post box, we haven't done it. The music player, we have. The rolling shutter gate, we have. Okay. But we've done the looping lift. So I'm like, why is that red? Falk's box. Falk's bedroom. Is there something in there? Fine, it's Chippia, not Chippewa. Jesus, dude. Flexibility? Just saying. There's got to be a point why that's broadcasting. We can't get up to the floors above us anymore, apparently. So... trying to think. 5 is as high as we can go right now because we can't fix the elevator. I don't think... The music player is where we got the tape from. And that's now in the radio transmitter room and we're playing it. Yeah, it is Swan Lake. Yeah, you're right. I was like, I've heard it before. I just didn't remember which one it is. That is definitely Swan Lake. Again, bird reference. Oh, that centers it. Okay. I was wondering why doing that. Toggle map scrolling. Got it. Okay. All right, so we have... It's funny, B1 is the library. We have the ability now to transmit this song. I don't know. I know you can give a tip. I absolutely believe that you can give me a tip. That's not the... it's not what I'm worried about. I'm just trying to see if I can figure this out on myself. We're on B6. And it's playing... We got that figured out, so we don't have to go there again. Unless we go down to that secret room and see that person and play the music, maybe that motivates them? I don't know. Something? Ferris? We could go down to 8 and just do it real quick. I mean, what would be the harm? Okay, so we want to go over that way and then up. This might be completely wrong, but... Oh, fuck off. Nothing. Well, that was a big help. Okay, so I'm going to go up, and I want to just get out of there. God, go away, you meanie. Wait, just let it keep playing? Hummingbird key required. Of course it would need that. Had to shut it off. Maybe that's the wrong thing to do. I don't know. Yeah, show me the... I did do that, right? Yeah, I know. Oh. Hi. I remembered. Remember? Pick up hummingbird key. Yes, I love a hummingbird key. Thank you very much. Me big brain. Okay, so sure, let's pick up that. I feel better now. Okay. So I'm actually not stupid, and I was able to figure that out. Now, of course, I just walked by where a hummingbird key is. Is it here or is it here? I think it's here. Yeah. So we gotta go down that way and up. Okay, fine. Now we don't have a save room. I wonder if that's going to be a save room there. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. This one is a library key. Yeah. But that one is the hummingbird key. There we go. What's in here? Not a save room. There's a door over there. Let's see what that does. Okay, so that's doable for something. An electric kettle for brewing tea. Ugh. I have tried tea so much in my life, and the only time I've half liked it is when I've been like sick or have a cold, and then maybe like some tea with honey in it. But I've never gotten into tea at all. I've tried. This person has drank a lot of tea and or coffee because there's like there's like 10, 15 cups in here. Jesus, dude. Clean up after yourself. My God. I know there's stuff to pick up. Don't worry. I'm going to get there. I'm just looking around. A concerning amount of half-empty glass cups with remains of tea in them. So yes, I am glad to be an observant person. All right, what is this? Colibri. Yeah. Most capable bioresin unit ever produced. Every Falca unit is aided by a cadre of Kilber units, adjutants who can amplify or bioresonant signals, produce their own most effective protector units, able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extracting information non-verbally and communicate amongst themselves instantly in a full bandwidth. Senses the Calibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Interesting. What's this? Known issues. Sensitive documents should be destroyed after reading. Yules tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals because they're so narcissistic. No. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Arar. Remember, there's only one guy in the facility. Yeah, giggity. Lucky guy. Crap, I let my coffee go cold. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate Aras, whatever. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly, and will quietly share this judgment with the entire cadre. Aras get along better with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly and have a talent for reading Aras's expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and walls. Well, guess what we found before? Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them, but I talked to something, so... Our personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of, like bamboo. Ideally, colorful flowers or trees. Okay. Pick up Eagle Key. Yes, we'll take the Eagle Key. What's this? Calibri's note. Keep an eye on Elder. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of a Elster unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of the model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Okay, I think I've looked at everything here, including the gross amount of stuff. So we can't go there. I know the Eagle Key is to the other place. Oh, 94. God damn it. $107. $131. Strib, you're dying. You're dying. Get out. At least that's what it felt like when I did that. So there's more of these crazy room things where they... 77. Get up there. $94. I didn't know if that was actually a good idea. It feels like the longer you stay in there, the longer you have a chance of dying. Yeah, because like now my health is almost non-existent. I don't know. I still don't have a safe room here. Let's go to the bedroom and see, because I just got to go up and around. I have to shoot some stuff, but that's fine. Let's turn off my radio. Of course you'd be here. All right, which room? It's not that one. That's the mine shaft. Let's go into this one. Lots of stuff here. What's this? Adler's Diary. Jesus, reading. That's 8421-6. Now I saw in the target shooting range, there was like 8421, and I think it was a question mark. So, interesting. I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage, a strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there's anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but the room is still locked. Her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight. Oh, so the dates are... Okay. Another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. This is where somebody's probably gone through and created the wiki site for this and piecing all this together so you can tie it all together to see how it all works. It also says, who are you? And give up more nightmare rooms. Yes. A dream tonight, another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again. What the hell? What was the card thing? Which I'm now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest-like plate. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos. That's what they're saying, I think, with some of these. You have to give them they call them fetish things. From the chaos around me for so long, all the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. More sick, making my work even harder. How were we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that as our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled for no benefit by my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Those are the cards. You guys say anything about the cards? No. Is this the box? There's a hole in the front of the box. It looks like something is missing from the mechanism. Really? You think? Okay. So that's a shrine box. What's this? Elster. First of all, combat engineer unit, primary design for rebel service. I can't remember which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. These tough and stoic loners are best suited, especially as sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when they're in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the Central Neural Archive on Veneta, new Ulster units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. Okay. Interesting. So, we don't have anything that would even remotely work in there. It doesn't mean I know it doesn't mean. I mean it's like a distraction device. I get that. I'm just being silly. But what I said, that's all. All right, so we have a shrine box and we need something to get into the shrine box, but we don't have it. So I want to get a checkpoint. I want to save again. So we're going to have to go. We can go out and just up, right? Because 7 has one relatively close if we go up there. Okay, so let's do that. That wasn't any. Oh, that's right. I've already been in here. And yes, we want to go up to 7. All right, let's see. Of course, the one time I don't save health, even though I said there was some room that had like a whole bunch, but that might have been above me. I don't remember. But oh well. Okay, so what do we have? We have guns. We could probably put the pistol ammo away too. I didn't realize that. Yes. I don't think we need that for anything. Save again. Okay, so the thing that we are looking for was below us because we have a shrine box. And the shrine box needed like a piece that I don't think I've ever seen. We still don't have this key, which I think is the library key. We don't have that yet. I think I'm overreading what the red triangular thing looks like here. Because sometimes I think it means like you figured it out here, you figured it out. Here you haven't. And then like here we figured that out. But it's like it's saying you haven't figured out the looping lift, which makes me feel like, what? Really? Is there something to it that I'm not seeing? We did figure this out. 6, we figured out the music player. We have not figured out the post box. We figured out the radio transmitter. It's like we figured that out. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into what that symbol means, but it kind of feels like it means that we haven't figured it out. And if that's true, that means the star map we haven't figured out either. So you were thinking about next to the shooting range. Huh? What do you mean thinking about next to the shooting range? Oh, is there a... Are you saying that the part is in this room or something that I'm looking for? Is that what you're getting at? I don't know. For the room with the meds. Oh, and here? I don't know. I don't remember where that was. I thought there was a room that I went a stream or two ago before and was like, oh, look at this. All this crap in here that I can't pick up. And yeah, it might have been one of these for all I know. I don't think it is, though. Maybe it's... I really don't remember. But anyway, I'm saying it's the repair bay. Oh, that has health stuff? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm going to stop here anyway because I've been doing this for almost 2 hours. And I need to just take a break, do some other stuff on my vacation. I will be doing another stream tonight, probably around 7 p.m.-ish. So, Stefan, if you're still on, that's probably way late for you, but it's just the way it is. But I do want to thank everybody who has been watching, is watching, or maybe watch us in the future. If you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have, thank you. I also appreciate that as well. Again, another stream tonight, 7 p.m. Central, and we'll also be doing a stream tomorrow afternoon and doing more Signalis. And what am I going to do in the next stream? I have no idea. Maybe I'm going to go get some supposed health here. But what I really need to do is find something to make this shrine box open up. And so I have to think about this a little bit because I do feel a little stuck at this point. I'm not quite sure what to do, but give myself a little bit of time and I'll keep looking around and moving around. But with that, for now, I am going to tab to OBS so I can stop the stream. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the future.